even when I'm down. Got my head in the clouds and my feet on the ground. I got big dreams, gonna make them true. Yeah, we got big dreams here at the GeniusLab. Thank you for tuning in today. This is so exciting. This is like awesome, because this is the time when we reset, when we take account of what we've got and where we're going and what we did that was helpful and what we did that was not helpful, and how are we going to do it different as we move forward. Okay? How are we going to move into the magic? And that is the name of a program that I developed a few years ago that has been a fantastic program that I use as a coaching program. MOVE is an acronym for motivation, organization, visualization, and execution. And it is a powerful way to get clear, get focused, get reset as you move into the new year. Obviously, it's good anytime because it helps you get your shit straight. But in the context of today, the fact that it's late December, or it's the beginning of December, and we're moving into a new year, this is powerful. Now, what I want to explain first of all, today's podcast is about motivation. And motivation is, by definition, the reason one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. Another definition that I liked was the general desire or willingness of someone to do something. Okay? So when you're motivated, you have a reason to do something. Okay? You have a reason. So I want to ask you, what is your reason moving into 2021? A lot of people have a reason for wanting to get out of 2020 because it was a friggin' ridiculous year. Between the COVID virus and all of the political upheaval, who wants to stay in this, right? But it's a state of consciousness that we have worked our way through. And the thing that's so exciting about it is I'm hearing over and over and over again how much people learned from their situation. I have a friend that worked from home for the first time ever. And he's like, I don't think I can go back to a regular job, because I was so much more efficient and I was so much more productive when I was working from home. I could take breaks whenever I wanted to. I didn't have to worry about my supervisor looking over my back, wondering what I was doing. I could just do what I needed to do and get it done. I got 8 hours worth of work done in about 3 hours. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome, man. And I said, so did you stop work? And then he said, hell no, I just did a whole bunch more. So the thing that happened was his productivity phenomenally. And then he got way more done. And all of a sudden he became a more productive worker. So it's funny how the trying time has become a vital time for many people. He's just like, man, I just can't do this. I have some friends that are in the banking business, that investment banking, and they haven't gone into their office for like 7 months. And they're like, there's no need to spend all this money on real estate because we don't need to be there. We don't need to be together. All of the virtual stuff that's created, all the Zoom and all that kind of stuff, it makes us able to be more efficient. So, things are crazy, but we have to, the key is, as our life change, as our circumstances change, how do we embrace motivation? How do we embrace that reason for acting or behaving in a particular way, or having the desire or willingness to do something? Okay. So one of the things that I love to do with my clients when we do this section of motivation, is try and connect to a clear and compelling why. Why are you doing what you're doing? And this can be a horrific exercise because you realize I'm doing this because it's the only thing I know how to do. And even though I absolutely hate it, I can't think of anything else I could possibly do. And so it's like, oh, that's a sobering thought. But why do you do what you do? And why do you want to create what you're working on? Or do you even want to create it? I mean, this is a really interesting question to ask yourself. What is motivating you? Is it because you make a certain amount of money doing what you want to do? Is it because you have a sense of purpose? I don't know. It's really important to figure it out, though, because when things get hard, when things get tough, when things get unclear, if you don't have a clear and compelling why, if you don't have a reason, you're going to walk away. Or you're going to be absolutely destroyed by whatever it is that you're involved in, and it will crush you, and your soul will be gone. And you will just be another walking dead person in the corporate world, which sucks. So I have an exercise. I'm going to throw this exercise out to you, and play with it. Okay, so get a blank piece of paper and 20 times write the word I believe. And write it in a line straight down, 1 through 20. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. Then go back and start out at the first one and finish the sentence. I believe, write the first thing that pops into your mind. And do it for 21 days. Now, this is really amazing because certain days you'll be, I believe, that I'm the most wonderful being in the universe. I believe that I'm created in the image of God and that I'm a super creator. I believe whatever, or I believe I'm a piece of shit and can't go anywhere, or I believe that I'm unworthy, or whatever it is. It changes from day to day. But what you get after 21 days is there are going to be some solid things, aspects that completely rejuvenate, maybe daily, maybe every 3 or 4 days, maybe every week. But there will be some solid consistencies. And those are the things that you want to really look at, because those are the things that are going to motivate you. Those are the things that are going to hold you and keep you empowered through the tough times. Okay? So do it 20 times. Okay? 21 days. Okay, when you're done with each exercise, take a breath, sit with it, and think of what emotions are evoked by how you feel, by your answers. When you say, I believe, well, how does that make you feel? I believe whatever it is you believe, how does that make you feel? What emotions or feelings come up as you complete the sentences? Okay. How do they feel in your body? Like, are you standing up strong? Like, oh, I freaking believe. Yeah. Or are you thinking, yeah, I kind of believe. Boy, I wish I didn't believe, or whatever. Right. Okay. And what feelings do you connect with like when you think about, what it's kind of like, what feelings do you desire to connect with as you create the life of your dreams? And are your beliefs in alignment with that? This is about congruency. This is about everything coming together so that you are empowered, moving in a manner that is unstoppable. What feelings do you desire to connect with as you create the life of your dreams? Okay. And is that the same way you feel after doing this, I believe? It may be time to change some of your beliefs. Okay. And then I would ask you to make a list of what do you love doing? And this is a real eye opener, because what's really interesting to me is a lot of people that do this exercise are like, the only time I get to do what I love to do is on the weekends or on vacation. So 99% of my time is spent doing stuff I don't like to do. And a very small percentage of time is spent doing what I love to do. So I'm like, wow, maybe it's time to readjust your life. Because is it worth spending most of your time doing what you don't like. It doesn't make any sense to me, but, and I'm just throwing it out there, okay? So what do you love doing? What do you love being is the next question. So think about that. So I like to do things, like, what do you like to do? You like to be a teacher? Do you like to, I like to teach. I like to raft. I like to surf. I like to play music. I like to produce music. I love to write music. I love to create, whatever. And then what do you love to be? Oh, okay. I love to be the teacher. I love to be the musician. It's really interesting because what you do and who you are can be two different things, or they can be tied together. Again, congruence. The more tied together these things are, the more empowered and powerful you are. So think about that. What do you love to do? What do you love to be? Next question is, what excites you? Okay. Like, what do you get excited about? It's so interesting. I was talking to a doctor one time, and he's a really, really cool guy, and he's a very, very famous pediatric surgeon. And he's, got degrees from Harvard and Columbia and Stanford and UCLA and all these amazing schools. He's quite a brainiac and very smart, very skilled. When we talk about surgery in his job, he's very like humdrum, like, yeah, this and this, and then this and this and this. And he got excited about a couple of things that were really neat. And then I asked him, so would you like to be part of this music project? Somebody told me you played guitar. This guy freaking lit up like a Christmas tree. He's like, oh my God. When I was at Harvard, I used to play in the coffee shops, and as much as I loved medical school and I loved getting, trained to do what I do to help people and save children's lives and on and on. What thrilled me the most was playing my music. And it was so fun to watch him light up, and he's done some projects with me. And he's just, when it comes to music, big smile on his face, big spark in his eyes. So what is it that you get excited by? And then, think about what kind of changes can you make in your life that will help you come into alignment with what you love to do, who you love to be, and what excites you. What would it take to align your life so that most of your time was spent on these three things? Think about that. Do the I believe exercise and let me know how it works for you. If you're interested in Move, go to tobychristensen.com/MOVE and you will see all about the Move program. It is done very, very effectively on a virtual level, so we can Zoom it. It's a full day, so you want to make sure that this is not just a real quick flash in the pan deal. We are going to work through it, and we're going to work hard. And then there's some coaching sessions that follow up. So it's a very good and comprehensive program. So check it out. In the meantime, do your I believe list 20 times every day for 21 days. And let me know how it goes. I would love to have you spending most of your time doing what you love to do, being who you love to be, and in that state of continuous excitement. All right, that's it for today. Keep looking up.